You can either qualify or disqualify, and both have their purposes. Qualifying is creating that narrative of, oh, she won you over, there's something special that's gonna make it make more sense for you to hang out or get a number or whatever. Disqualifying oftentimes is gonna make her try even harder and like really invest even more. And so you wanna do a little bit of both, right? If every single time she tries to qualify, you just disqualify her, she'll give up and stop trying to qualify. If every single time she tries to qualify, you always qualify her, she'll be like, oh, this guy's too easy, there's no value in it, he's not actually the high value guy I thought he was. So what you wanna do is a mix of both. Occasionally qualify, occasionally disqualify. Make sense? Sure. And the best way to do it, honestly, is be honest. The things she says that really impress you, be impressed by. Things she says that you think are kind of lame, don't be afraid to tell her they're kind of lame, right? And if you notice the ratio is getting way out of whack, maybe then occasionally just be a little nicer or a little meaner just to like make it come to where it should be. But for the most part, the default is like if it's impressive, be impressed. If it's lame, tell her it's lame. If you've said way too many things are lame and she's like, it's being really harsh on her, start to be a little nicer with your standard and let her win a little more. If you're just like, oh, that's amazing, that's amazing, that's amazing, remember, oh shit, maybe she needs to get a little negative spike every once in a while, right? Mostly, instead of trying to manage the ratio, just be honest, because the ratio should manage itself. Yeah, right, let her win you over, right? Now, if you said too many things of those that are nice one after another, you can either like just be a little like a harder judge. That's cool, but like no, honestly, try harder, right? Like if you really want to do it, like step up and actually do it, right? You can give her a little bit of an extra tease on it if you've been too nice too many times, right? Or for example, let's say that like I like girls that are athletic. Maybe I'll qualify a girl on whether she plays sports, and she plays sports, but she plays like, you know, maybe she plays a sport I don't play. I'm like, oh shit, like I like that you play sports. Had you played soccer, I would have like been in love with you. As is, like it's kind of like not so sure. Right, so I still qualified her, it's still more positive than negative, but I still gave her this little, you still have to work for me. Does that make sense? All right, for the most part, if you're impressed, be impressed. If you think it's lame, say it's lame, and then moderate as you go. You wanna be setting that frame throughout the interaction. Who's qualifying to who? Who's trying to impress who? Whenever you get opportunities to point out that she's the one impressing you, you're the one qualifying her, she's the one working for you, call that out. Because that's what's happening, but it's this like, kind of, it's this ethereal kind of like, it exists in the moment and then passes kind of thing. Whereas if you actually call it out, now it exists permanently. Now it becomes the fact of the interaction. And that's what you want it to be, right? It becomes the story of the interaction.